Alright, hello everyone, we're back. I just want to, for some reason I don't know what I'm doing. I just cannot get these holes down today. I'm down by tomorrow, I promise. Masters tees. Power's going to be essential. You know, dead ball if you have that. The new world balls if you have those. Blue marbles. Having that extra power, I'm assuming, is going to kind of be optimal here. Aside from that, just have some accuracy. You know, this is kind of the time that, you know, if I club down to, say, Malibu or whatever, Sand Lizard, something else, something with good ball guide, Houdini even. The problem with Houdini is I give up the accuracy. To be honest with you, you know, I'm going to stick with Spitfire. I'm fine with it. You know, it's the same accuracy, same ring adjustments. That little extra ball guide, it does me no good. Like, I really don't need it. If I hit perfect ball, I probably am making it from the sand, from, you know, half, quarter club, whatever it is, from that bunker. On most wins, I make it in tour 11 anyway. It just comes down to perfect ball. That's the only difference. So, without much other to talk about for the club setup, let's go ahead and jump into this hole. I have no idea what the wind is. I don't know if it's down. I don't know if it's into the face. If it's into the face, I'm gonna try to figure out a good way for us to lay up. I've laid up on tour 11 a few times from the second tee box. You know, it's not something that I practice regularly, but it is something I have done a few times, so I do know how to, and I have made it a few times. So you know, for instance, if I was to take one of those Cinco balls and just lay up short of the bunker right in front, I could virtually guarantee eagle with the pitch. It would come down the perfect ball. So, you know, that's a potential strategy for you guys to actually think about, is just buying Cinco balls and using 5 wind resistance, laying up just in front of the bunker and pitching it in every time, as opposed to making a variable pitch to whether or not you may or may not make it from the rough or sand. Let's see how easy the wind is first, because we might be getting way too much ahead of ourselves. This might be an easy hole-in-one chance. Nope, exactly what I'm talking about. So let me just, you know, just for the sake of argument, let's just go ahead and we'll just play the layup shot, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm mentioning here. And this is virtually, you know, the Cinco ball. This is the Cinco ball. So I guess, you know, foremost, it's going to be keeping it out of the sand. That's going to be, you know, rule number 1. So from this spot, I'm going to probably go about 6-7 rings, somewhere in there, kind of like that. Additionally, crap, that little Wi-Fi glitch, that better not put it in the bunker. Please stay short. So I did play very conservative, and it's not going to cost me, thankfully. So we're just going to do a layup here and just pitch it in. I mean, in my opinion, where I'm at, I'm equally as likely to make it if I put it in the rough. So alternatively, for what my opponent's going to need to do, he's going to need to kill this. First and foremost, you know, most important is keeping it out of that sand. In my opinion, you keep it out of that sand, you give yourself at least double the probability that you're going to make it. Whether you're where I am or whether you're long in the rough, you just need to keep it out of the sand. Second most, you need to avoid top spinning as much as you can and keeping it from rolling long out of bounds. So that's also a possible option when you see winds like this. Now, I don't know from the Masters tee box if, you know, you can still go OB, but you might be able to. You know, keep in mind that long might not be the best option. And if we can leave it where we are, we're pretty good to make this. You can see I'm almost at min club. I'm just gonna, why don't I just try to dunk this? This is right at 3 per ring. Why not? So, you know, 2.5 rings, somewhere in there. Just a little bit more than 2.5 rings. I'm setting up, you know, where 3 is almost in the cup. Kind of right in there. And perfect ball. Played the win, run it into the pin, eagle. Like, I mean, this isn't really, you know, quite the conundrum that, you know, you can't get this hole, you know, laying up short. Like I said, you know, playing it smart, laying up short. I wasn't even close to the sand. Just imagine if I got tucked it in there a little bit more, if I could get more towards the min club, you know, pulling out the win 5 ball. It's just going to be kind of the kill shot. So using some strategy, that's going to be my philosophy to use in this one. And like I said, you know, in my opinion, the dunk is going to be more valuable than the max distance end bringer, for example. As you can see, you know, I can just kind of snipe. Now, you know, I'm prone to not do that towards mid to max club because it's a much harder shot. But if you get in right at their min club, take a look at my dunk and look how small the ring is. I have almost a ring's worth of air, which is just crazy. Which is just crazy. The fact that you have that much to play with is just, you know, it's money. I mean, you can virtually guarantee, you know, a good attempt that I'm going to make this 70% of the time, 80% of the time. It basically comes down to perfect ball. So there you have that hole. You know, no real struggle there. You know, good luck with that one. I'm assuming you guys can get it, especially if you take my advice. So, you know, nothing I do ever is to steer you guys wrong. I don't know how obvious that is, but, you know, it's pretty obvious to me. So, hopefully you guys also see that. You know, I don't just try these crazy shots. I try these shots that, you know, in my opinion, have high success. So, you know, just be very careful with your adjustments, and I think, you know, you guys can handle it. Good luck there. I'll see you guys for hole 5 coming up.